What's going on, everybody? All right, we're gonna be working back on Deer Lands today with Ricky. He's feeling a little bit better today, so we'll see what we can try and get done today. We're trying to load up the game here right now.
Wake your ass up because it's time to go beast mode.
What's going on there, Snake? How we doing, my friend? Coming in hot. And I am definitely woken up today. I woke up, I only got about 4.5 hours of sleep today. Where my wife made some awesome lasagna last night, and I ended up waking up with some heartburn this morning. So forgot to take my heartburn pill, but we are ready to go. Doing good, buddy. Just getting ready to play some hockey. Nice. In real life or on a game? So we're still trying to synchronize here. There we go. And we wake up in our mansion. We're gonna jump out and get into a truck. I should have probably just gotten a truck that was over there. Let's get back to our mansion. In real life, nice. Well, hopefully you have a good game, and I guess I don't know why my truck's sitting over here, or my vehicle. And have a great night, and hopefully everything goes well at the game. All right, we're gonna have to back up out of here and figure out where we gotta go. I'm not sure where Ricky's at on the field here. Let's get our lights on, our beacons on. I don't know why I left I guess I did leave it over here. We were finishing up on the logs yesterday when we left her, and then I kind of just left the thing where it was. I wonder what's going on over here. We got our barriers are up in the air again. That's strange. What's going on, Ricky? How we doing?
I'm doing alright.
Our barriers are up in the air again.
What?
Yeah, I'm over here by the shop here, and all our barriers are up in the air. About 2-3 feet.
Well, actually, I have an idea. Hold on.
What? No way.
Huh?
No, Snake is saying, what? No way about the barriers being up in the air like that.
Fuck's sake. They're not up in the air to me.
Yeah, I don't know why they're up in the air. Yeah. It is what it is. We have the floating barriers today. There they go. They're back on the ground. Except for one. Oh, wait, now they're deleted. They're gone.
That was my idea. We don't need them anymore. They were there before because the landscaping was all dorked up. But that mod that I put in lets us terraform anywhere.
We were still not able to get rid of the rock, though, right?
No. Cannot get rid of rock.
Oh, did you load up all my logs that I had up in here?
I did.
Oh, wow, you were busy. Because I started loading up some logs into the forwarder, and those
Yeah,
are
I
all
sold
gone.
everything.
Nice. And you moved all the trees up from... I started staging them yesterday.
I skidded everything that we had on the ground.
Nice. What do you want me to
Skidded
start?
everything that was-
Do you want me to start processing them then?
That's up to you. I was just trying to cut this last little section. That's what I was actually doing, was cutting this last little chunk over here. But I also, I saw your little combine that you bought, and I started working on a corn maze.
Oh, and the corn maze. Oh, we're gonna have to check this out. Let's get up in the flight mode so we can check that out. Let's turn that on. I have to get out here. And then its Q raises us up.
I did just a little tiny bit.
Wow. Oh, wow. You got a lot of trees down. We got to move
Yeah.
to speed. Isn't there a speed to running speed or whatever?
What do you
Let's
mean?
see. So when I'm moving in the flight mode, it's moving really slow.
Oh,
And I think there's a
yeah.
speed thing where you can turn the how fast you're running. Where is that? Super strength's on. Might be in this one, maybe. I know I've seen it before. I haven't used it that much, so I forget where some of these things are at. It's not in that one. Weather speed. There's got to be a running speed. It might be in the first one. Did I forget where
It's
it's
on the first one. First or second?
flight mode? Don't see it in that one. Third person view. Oh, running. I can't change it because it's in your thing.
What?
Yeah.
No way. Fuck's
Yeah.
sake.
Yeah, it's blocked.
Hold on. Are you not a farm manager?
I don't know. It gets so confusing. Everything keeps changing.
No, you're a farm manager. Oh, hold on. I know what it is. Hang on. No.
Yeah, the running multiplier I can't even turn on.
What?
It's all right. I can drive over there. Let's get over in the vehicle again. Where's our flight mode again? Turn that off. We don't need no flight. Whoa, drop down to the ground.
So you can't turn the running multiplier on and then change it?
Yeah, no, it was blacked out. That's all right. We'll take a drive over.
Oh, here. I got you. You can do it now. You try it now, you can do it.
All right, let's see. Where is it at again? Second one. There it is. I'm not sure what's too fast, but we'll try a 10x. Flight mode on. Turn that on. Let's get up in the air. Wow, we almost got this whole section. We just got a little bit left. So it's not doing it. Yeah, it's still going really slow.
You got to turn the running multiplier on.
Yes,
You
I did.
can't just change the speed.
No, I turned
And
the...
then if you have it toggled, you have to hit shift to run.
Oh, I didn't turn the running multiplier on for some reason. There we go. Now we're... son of a gun. Jim Duck! Alright, we're going to show Jim Duck's corn maze here. Where are we at? I think it's further up. These nuts? Oh, is that you playing that? Alright, so I see where you're at. Oh, wow. So you got quite a bit already here.
I got started on it.
Yeah, so where's the starting point? Right where you're
along that front edge. Yeah,
Right-
right where the combine is.
Nice. There's your corn maze there, Jim Duck. You've been asking for it.
It's not done, but it's a start.
Jim Duck said, long time no see, Ricky.
Hey, Jim Duck.
Yeah, I feel like we need to have more like
Oh, it'll be definitely
boxes and stuff like that where they're running into corners.
Yeah, I just got started. I haven't even made the winning path yet. Everything is kind of a dead end right now,
Yeah.
but we'll get there.
Yeah, that's a good start at least. So let's see, this field here, we've had this one that needs to be harvested forever. The corn. Yield bonus 50. Oh man, we were really hurting there. And then here's where the power lines where we were working on. So we got to get this little section right here finished. Where are you at? Oh, you're right there. I see just cutting the trees down. So I could start processing.
It's up to you, man. We could farm.
I got a new
Rather
follower.
do farming today.
Oh, I guess I did. Who followed? 4DP. 4D Pixel 16 followed 12 hours ago. Huh. Did I get a follower yesterday? I can't remember.
Well, people can follow you when you're offline.
Yeah, I
So,
didn't know. I didn't mean, maybe I
12
thought.
hours ago, you weren't streaming 12 hours ago.
No.
So someone just followed you. Someone maybe
Cool. Well, I'm happy with
watched your VODs and decided to follow.
that. Nice. Alright, let's turn off flight mode and get back on the ground. Back to the ground. Alright, let's get some processing. Whoa. Yeah, we're running really fast now. Well, I'm glad you're feeling a little bit better, Ricky. I know it sucks being sick, so... Alright. I don't know where...
Dent in this last little chunk over here.
Oh, it was Jim Duck's friend at school. He did it. Oh, cool. Thank you. All right, let's see if we can get our skills back here today. Doing the processing. Jeez Louise, there's a lot of trees out here. I think I'm gonna roll to the far end here and then come backwards. Might be a little easier. Do we want to do long logs? Or do we want to do short?
Let's stay with short.
I tell how amazing your FS22 streamer and also Ricky, so Ricky also has a new follower too. Nice. Thanks again. Appreciate it.
Thank you. I'll get back to streaming here before too long. I just haven't been feeling well. Once I get back to feeling good, actually, I probably won't stream at all this week just because we're going to be getting ready for
Cabo.
vacation.
Oh, wherever.
Yeah, I don't know if I can keep cutting logs because I'm starting to get jittery.
That's why I'm wondering
think
if
we're
we
gonna have
should
to get
cut
some-
some long logs so we can get them processed really fast.
I'll tell you what, I'll come over and I'll start loading.
Okay. I ain't even got the first log cut
And-
yet, but
Or do you want to load and do you want me to process?
whichever one you want to do, I don't
So-
mind either way.
It doesn't matter to me either.
Well, you pick one then, because it's your farm. You're the manager.
It doesn't. I really don't care. Where are we here?
Ooh, this is gonna be tough getting these logs.
Yeah, I don't know that I would do it like that. I would have started at the other end and worked
Ooh.
my way through. Like
For some,
I would have started. I would have started back here.
on the other side. I can do it. I didn't. I
Yeah.
just figured I'd back upwards. Jim Duck's playing the knocking sound. I thought my wife was knocking on the door again.
Nice.
I haven't heard that one in a while. Gotta run. Have a good night, guys. Thanks again, Snake, for stopping in here. Have a good hockey game, and we'll catch up with you later.
Yeah. Right on. Kick some butt.
See, the only I'll try and process, but if this starts getting too difficult, then I'll let you, because with these smaller trees, they're so hard to grab, and we got so many in one little spot.
I can process if you want to load. I don't have a problem with that.
But you might get mad at my loading skills.
Nah.
I should check and see what 8 meters.
Yeah, should already be set.
Yeah, I just wanted to double check if I did. Sometimes I hit that button on accident and then screws it all up. Hey, Snake, are you still here?
That does not look like. Is that an 8?
Yeah.
That might be an 8. Huh.
The Chevy mod was sent in testing. Now just waiting for the result. Nice. This is a topper, though, right? We don't want that.
With those ones, you could probably put them in. That'll be fine.
Oh,
I'll get it. I'll get it. Go ahead and cut the next one.
This Chevy mod better be good because as much as Jim Dog talks about it, this thing better be nice. I might actually get that truck if I finally decide to make a truck. It's good? Alright. I mean, we've seen a couple videos on it yet. So I'm still deciding.
Well, I think the guy
What's that?
that's making it is the same guy that did the Ford. So it's same.
The one that you have, the Ford truck?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, is that different from the one Phipps has? That truck that Phipps was using? I can't
don't know
remember
which
what.
one he's using.
I can't remember. Remember we went in his map there last week or whatever it was?
No, it's probably the same one because he has all the same mods that we do.
Oh, that's right. Ah, these little trees. You gotta throw them around a little bit to get it separated. The Ford and the Chevy are the same person? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then it probably should be really good then. So I need to figure out what I want to do here. I got that other monitor that I got came in on Sunday. Sunday? Yeah, I
Yeah.
think Sunday. But I don't know if I should open it up. I mean, I kind of want to just open it up just to make sure that there's nothing wrong with it. Because if I have to wait all the way till Christmas, then there's some problem with it, I might not be able to return it. But it's
Just
supposed
open
to,
it up.
it's supposed to be for it's supposed to be a Christmas gift from my mother-in-law. That's the only problem. Oops. But I figured if anything I could open it up, test it out a little bit, make sure everything's working all right, and then I can rebox it and then we can wrap it for Christmas.
Yeah, why even rebox it?
Well, just because
Wrap the box and put some weight in it.
well, they might, so you don't know their families. Sometimes they want people to open shit up, and then I got a fucking brick hanging in the box. You know?
Why would they want that? Would be weird. That's
I
a
don't know.
weird one to
They've-
have you open. Why
they've-
would they want? Like,
they've-
I get it if it was like some kind of a toy that you could play with right there, but you can't even use it at Christmas time
Right.
until you hook it up to a computer. So that
And I
doesn't
think,
make any sense at all.
and I think that we're having Christmas at our house. It's just easier
Oh.
for her mom and dad. They only live a couple miles away from us, but this way her mom and dad don't have to decorate her house if they don't want to. I think we've had Christmas the last couple years, which then leads me to my other problem, is I didn't want to do any Christmas lights on the house this year. I just don't feel like going out there and jacking with them, and we got really old lights, like we got a couple sets that are LEDs, but we got about 8 or 9 little sets with the bushes that we put in the front that are the old style lights, and I just don't want to mess with them this year. Like normally I do it like when it's closer, well, like right around this time, but I've done it when it's been pretty warm out, so like I'm not freezing my ass off putting lights on all these bushes and everything and the landscaping in front. And now it's like this whole week is going to be like 20 degrees all week, and I just don't want to be out there freezing. And then who knows what the next couple weeks are going to bring, if it's going to get a warm up or anything like that. But I'm guessing she's going to try and force me to put lights up if we're having Christmas at our house.
Eh,
We were supposed to put the Christmas tree up. What's up, Phipps? How we doing, buddy? We're just doing some logging here again
what
today.
the heck?
I'm Canadian, so I never. Oh, you're never. Oh, yeah. Jim Duck's Canadian, so he's never cold. Normally I'm not, but I don't know, man. It seems like this year I'm just not ready for the winter yet. We've had plenty of time to get ready, but I still haven't winterized all my lawn equipment yet either. I got it sitting in the garage because I was waiting for our front trees to drop the rest of the leaves. What up? What's going on, Phipps?
Yips.
We're taking. This is taking me a little bit longer here. I'm gonna try and.
Yeah. Did you catch any fish the other day?
Was he fishing yesterday?
Yeah.
I'm learning how to process from Miller. Yeah, this is not. These are not the right trees to process, though. They're just so
Yeah, they are.
thin. Well, for me, they're so thin, and so it's hard to grab just one of them. I mean, so far we're not doing horribly bad, but I'm having a hard time getting just one log. And for some reason, like the processor keeps wanting to twist on me when I grab the tree, so I'm constantly adjusting the processor head.
Remember what I said? Slow and steady wins the race. Slow movements. Don't overcorrect, and it will make a world of difference.
Wow.
I promise.
Yeah, but I got the boss man up here loading, and he's got no loads or no logs to load with how long it's taking me to
boss
grab a
man
tree.
just told you that slow and steady wins the race, which means he won't get mad at you
Right?
if you're going slow.
Thin woods is what I'm used to working with. Nice. We like the bigger trees, the thicker trees.
That's what she said.
These nuts. These nuts. We need a quack. I need a quacking sound. I was thinking about actually making finding a duck emote. Put a duck emote in there for Jim Duck here. I need to get a couple more emotes. I have spots for them. I just haven't had. I don't know how to. It took me forever to do the ones I have. Maybe it'll be one of my projects to do in the morning on Thursday or Friday when I'm off. Just seems like maybe I need to move up closer to the logs here. Let's see if this works better. Tell the boss man he needs to straighten those logs up before going on the truck. Just kidding. Love you guys. That's what he says.
This is a good-looking load. What are you talking about? I mean, this is like professional right here.
Right? Or at least as professional as we get. Come on, get in there. Frickin'
I'm
logs.
feeling pretty good about this load.
I'm just jealous you guys are playing. Are you at work still, Phipps?
You got our mods. Come on in.
No, laying in bed.
That's what I did all day today. Well, except for this morning.
I had the joy of cleaning up dog either puke or diarrhea when I got home. So much fun. This freaking
Oh,
the dog got sick yesterday, and then she thought she was fine. Then she got sick again this morning, and then my wife goes to get a dentist appointment and come home, and there's stuff all over. I don't know which one it was, but either way, I had to clean it all up. Seems like she's doing better now, but it just sucks to have it. You know, you can see that you don't know with dogs, and they can't tell you what's wrong with them. You don't know if you should
Thank
run her
God.
to the vet or not. You know, let's see if she does tomorrow. What can't you wait for tomorrow, Jim Duck?
now what the heck is that? How am I supposed to reach that?
You should be able to reach that.
I don't think so, man.
Oh, really?
Oh my, no, I can't reach that. That's way out there. Way out there.
There you go.
I can reach him now.
Going to the bank and have my card. I'm going to the bank and have my card. What's that supposed to mean, Jim Duck? You getting money
Get the
out?
debit card?
Did you get a debit card? Oh, this is painful. Taking me forever.
I told you I'd trade you if you wanted to do this.
Well, then I have Phipps yelling at me for how the logs look.
What are you talking about?
He's a tough ass, man. My debit card, yep, I think. Nice. The first debit card? Is that your first debit card? Nice. Jim Duck's growing up. I can't remember when I had my first debit card. I want to say it was a little bit earlier than 15. But that's only because my mom worked for this car alarm company. And me, my brother, and my sister, actually, and my mom and dad, they started up a company that actually worked for the car alarm company, and we soldered all the LED lights and stuff for some of the alarms. And so we got paid, I think it was like, I want to say we got paid like 25 cents for each LED that we soldered and tested and everything. And we used to do that for hours every day after school. And that's how we bought our own, our own school clothes with the money. It was like pretty much my first job. So, I thought you were 15, Jim Duck. You said he's 12.
Yeah, he's 12.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought you were 15. That's so, but it's probably about right around the same time when I got mine then. Or at least started
Did
a
they
bank
even
account.
have debit cards when you were 12, Miller?
I can't remember.
I feel like they
no,
didn't have
oh,
debit cards.
Yeah,
No,
you're
they didn't.
probably right. I know I had a bank account though. Hi, Mrs.
Did you hear
Ricky. Thank you for taking care of Mr. Ricky.
He says thank you for taking care of Mr. Ricky.
Oh shit!
Ricky's all packed, Mickey.
I'm all packed already?
I told him he's got to go on vacation. The warm air and warm climate will help with all the sickness. And Mrs. Ricky's nice laugh will help you get through any illness you might have when you're in your vacation. You can't cancel your vacation.
Oh no, I wouldn't cancel it. I just wouldn't go.
Oh, no, you
But
can't do
I'm
that.
gonna I'll end up feeling better. Well, she's not going by herself. We're going with my daughter's going, and her fiance is going, and the in-laws, the soon-to-be in-laws are all going.
Oh, okay.
So it wouldn't. It's not like I would just be leaving her, but
oh,
like, I'm feeling better now. I'll go. I'll be.
The soon-to-be in-laws from your daughter get married?
Yeah, my daughter's fiance's parents.
Oh, cool. Well, that'll be a nice time. I'll get to know them. Unless you guys already know them
We
pretty
already
well.
know
Okay.
Yeah, we already know 'em.
So Ricky goes in Florida or Mexico. I'm not sure where Ricky's going, but he's going somewhere warm.
Cabo.
Oh, I didn't know if you
Cabo,
wanted to say it.
Mexico. No, I don't care.
Okay. Big time streamer. You don't want to give out your location. You know that. Come on. What happened with this log? I can't cut it.
What are you doing?
It won't cut.
I know you've done this before, and I have to get out and I cut it, and then everything's good. You want to trade? Trades.
Yeah, let's trade up.
Tradesies.
Let's trade real quick. You can jump in and cut it. It should be at the cut length. You stay in Canada. It's hot. It can't be hot in Canada right now. What's his name? Snake's in Canada. And, whoa, there goes his machine. Whoa, that's some heavy duty issue going on there.
I don't know what you did to this guy, but it didn't like the first cut.
Yeah, it didn't. Yeah, try and recut it.
You had it. I think you switched off the implement. I think you changed it to the cab body. I think that's what's happening.
I didn't think I changed anything.
You know how you can change between the cab and the trailer and
Yeah.
stuff like that? I think that's what happened, because when you're not on the head, you can't cut it. Because when I got in, it was not on the head. I couldn't cut it.
That's weird. I don't remember hitting it.
And then when I switched back to cut it, it ran it through.
So it's minus 20 and it's hot? Oh crap, that's cold as hell. Alright, whoa. I forgot to get the super fast running on here. The thing took off halfway across the map here. One log at a time we're gonna load.
One at a time?
Well, it's the only one I grabbed this time. There's only 2 logs on there. I had to somehow slipped and missed the second log. That log looks short. Maybe not. You know, it always seems like when I don't get enough sleep, everything just seems off in the game. Maybe that's what my problem is with the processor too. Come on, get in there. Did you end up seeing the grapes being harvested yesterday then?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I watched you.
Weren't very exciting. I think we should, once we get these trees cut, if we have time still today, we should try and get at least one of those fields harvested so that we can, like I'm thinking the one where the grapes were at, so this way I can plow it, one of these days, like either Thursday or Friday. I think I'm going to try and stream during the day on Thursday. I have a haircut appointment at like 10 o'clock, but then after that I should be free for most of the day other than just letting the dog out here and there. But I think I'm going to try and plow that whole field and then we'll replant it. I'll either replant it more weed again or whatever you want to plant it in that one. But I just feel like we need to get some harvesting done. We've been working on this field for so long. Bonjour comment.
Bonjour, comment allez-vous?
Comment allez-vous? Oh yeah, comment allez-vous? I don't know why it looks like comment. Like
I
comment.
know, when he first was doing it, that's what I thought too, but now I know.
Oh, I gotta keep an eye on that. I noticed yesterday it looked like the frickin' the chat overlay on the stream was like way off again.
I mean,
Like to the left. Now this one, it looks fine now. When it was playing, it played the Pretzel Rocks message. I actually was kind of enjoying listening to some of my music yesterday. I haven't listened to it in forever. Although I keep forgetting to double check to make sure that nothing going in the VOD. Because it seems like every time there's a OBS update, it changes that thing again where it puts the Spotify on channel number 2 instead of having it turned off. We got a freaking log happening. It's like jumping around on the load here.
Oh,
Time is it? I got 10:40. Almost coffee time. Although I can't
you
drink
get
anymore.
Coffee time in.
What's that?
I'll be able to get. When you go get your coffee, I'll be able to get a little bit ahead, maybe.
Yeah, it's since I started so early this morning, like turned it on. I think I don't know what time did I get up at, like 7:30 or something like that. 7. So now my coffee times are all off. I restarted the timer before I started streaming, so it'll go off in an hour. But like I can't even refill my coffee right now because I don't have enough. Otherwise, I won't have any for work, going to work here. I continue with my 90s farm, and I'm done planting. Nice. Is that the one you're playing on your phone now? Or is that
I heard
in
him
Farm
talking
Sim?
about that the other day.
Yeah, he's saying, I think it was on Switch.
FS23?
Yeah.
No, on your phone. I think you can play it on your mobile devices.
Yeah, that's what he was saying, is on the mobile device. No, he's saying on his Xbox, he's playing it. Xbox.
So he's just playing it in FS22. But
Yeah.
I heard him talking about 23. I'm like, I might have to look into that because I have Game Pass. Then I could put it on my iPad when I go on my trip. I could actually play some Farm Sim on my trip
Yeah.
when I get bored.
You could actually stream from your phone, too. I wonder if how that would work.
Well, yeah, I could.
Is Cabo that's not in the States though, so you'd be on
No, it's Mexico.
That's still part of the States? I thought that was.
No, it's Mexico.
Yeah, but I thought you need a passport to go to Mexico. I thought that was.
You do.
But I didn't know that was part of the States. If it was part of the States, you wouldn't need your passport.
Mexico's a different country.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you would be roaming, wouldn't you?
I have unlimited data, and I have, yeah. Plus,
Even-
they have Wi-Fi there.
Oh, okay. You can play FS23 on Netflix, is what he was saying.
Netflix? That doesn't make any sense.
I can't remember. I guess because I wasn't planning on doing
I heard
it.
you guys saying Netflix, and when I heard that, I was like, what? That doesn't make sense because Netflix doesn't do games.
Yeah, I vaguely remember what happened yesterday, so I can't remember.
I remember him saying
What he was
something
saying
about
about it.
asking you if you had Netflix on your phone.
Yeah, and I think you can use the Game Pass or something on Netflix. It's new, he
Well,
says.
I have Game Pass.
So whatever
Game
it is,
Pass
it's
I
new.
haven't. I have Game Pass Ultimate.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
And
I've
there's an
never
Xbox
played
app
it.
for the iPad, and there's an Xbox app for the iPhone. So I could put it on either one. But I don't think it has anything to do with Netflix, if I remember right. 'Cause I know that FS23 is mobile.
Yeah, I mean, I don't plan on using my phone to play games like that. Ooh, lagging a little bit here. But like even when we go on trips, I'll download movies from Amazon Prime or whatever, or Netflix or whatever on my tablet, and I'll just watch it on the plane because usually I don't really care for the movie that's on the plane. But I don't really play any games per se on my phone, or other than there was a Facebook game I play, but I don't play like these type of games on there. I only have 3 tractors, and they're all John Deere and a Case harvester. Nice. Oops, jacking this part up here. Boss man's not gonna be happy with this load.
Come on, I set you up nicely. That back bunk was looking pretty good. When
Well,
you
the back
stepped
bunk
in.
is good. Yeah, it's the front one I'm starting on now. It's a 90s farm, so old equipment. Yeah, that's what I was saying yesterday is I think Snake has some really old tractors on his farm that he was working on. They actually look really cool. I don't think I've ever used them before, but they look pretty cool. I think we're going to turn these this way. We'll kind of flip them around, have the narrower end on one side, and then I'll flip them and do them on the other side. Maybe it'll help even this load out a little bit.
Yeah, I usually flip them every now and again just to make sure that they stay kind of level.
Yeah. And it has 4 wheels. Nice. I almost feel like the music's really low. Case harvester 4, but all my tractors are 6 wheels. Nice. Yeah, I think we have a couple a couple of our tractors got 4 wheels, right? Well, they got 8 actually, because they got 2 in the front, 2 in the back. Ooh, it was way off on that one. See that lasagna that my wife made today, Ricky?
Yeah, I saw that picture. That looked good.
Oh man, that was really good. She hasn't made the lasagna in a long time, and I happened to mention it while we were going grocery store, and I was actually surprised she made it today. So we'll have that. I'll have that today, and then I'll have it for tomorrow for dinner. And then Wednesday, I'm getting this place called Basha's Chicken. It's like a, I don't know. There's so many ads on Instagram for this place, so it kind of worries me a little bit because if you got to put that many ads out, then wonder if it's really not that great. But I think it's like roasted chicken, or it could be fried. I'm not sure, but it looks really good. I want to try like the chicken, and I want to get like a shrimp thing. I'm not gonna like eat it all, but I figured I want to try a couple other things because it's kind of far from my house, but it's closer on the way home from work. But when I get out of work, sometimes they're not even open, so I'd have to go up, a couple miles off the freeway, go up there, and then wait for them to open. So I'm hoping Wednesday I'm gonna try this place out. And then I don't know what we're doing Thursday, Friday yet, because being that I'm off, we might actually go out to dinner or something. I don't know. Told her it'd be an easy week for her. So they found a dead body at my wife's college today in the ductwork.
Oh man.
Yeah, apparently the guys, well, they didn't list the person's name or anything yet, but they were called in on Sunday, the campus police, to investigate some type of strange smell, and found a body in the ductwork of one of the buildings. And apparently this person was reported missing a month ago. and
damn.
they think that maybe he tried breaking into the college or something like that over the night and got stuck in the ductwork and died.
Damn.
So they're still investigating it,
That's-
but yeah, it's pretty sad,
That would be an awful smell.
right? And so apparently now they're gonna be like cleaning all the ductwork out. Like a professional crew's coming in to clean all the ductwork out. Then they're gonna run the heating and air conditioning system. Then they're gonna clean it out again, and then they're also gonna be cleaning every single room. Apparently, whatever this ductwork is connected to, it's connected to 3 different buildings. So they got to clean 3 different buildings, all the desks, all the tables, everything in the whole entire room. So I guess they're hiring
it's
some
no-
big company.
Yeah, there's companies that come in that just specialize in that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I just thought that was pretty
That's
pretty
out there.
weird.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard that before. Like, usually it's in a freaking, store or something like that. Someone's trying to break in and then gets stuck in there. There's a piece of wood lagging. I know we got a couple pieces that are lagging on this trailer here. As soon as we get it loaded, we're gonna sell it. They just keep jumping around. So I've been just kind of working with it here. But yeah, that was pretty weird to hear.
Yeah, it is. Uh-oh. Come on, baby. Ah.
All right, I'm gonna load this one, and then I'm gonna go turn on my coffee real quick.
Okay.
Give you a little time to catch up here. I mean, this,
I'm keeping up with you pretty good.
yeah. Now you're doing definitely a lot better than I am with the processor. I'm just not good at these tinier logs. I'm used to handling bigger wood.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. All right, I'll be right back. All right, we're back here. Let's see, where you got here? Oh, you got quite a bit.
I'll make a mess out of my nice, neat pile.
I'm gonna try. Let's see if I can grab this whole thing here. I'm gonna try and nice and slow, just like you said. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to grab all these. That's a decent grab right there. Now let's see if I can get it in the bunk without destroying it. Come
I
on.
figure once we load this truck, then we'll maybe move on to farming. Even if we don't get all these logs,
That's fine.
we'll just switch her up.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've
See if we can go.
done anything other than the grapes yesterday, but that was like 2 minutes worth of work. Like I really thought it was going to take
Yeah, I
longer
saw
than
that.
It's like, come on. I mean, if we didn't want to put a big crop out because we weren't sure if we, how it would work anyways, but I just wanted to try grapes at least. Like my goal is to try every crop in the game, at least before I go back to some snow runner or do just mainly logging. But I like the fact of having, of doing some of the farming too. I mean, even though I didn't want to do it, I'm starting to change my mind a little bit.
Yeah, the farming's fun. I mean, it's nice having the variety of being able to do whatever you want. Like, it's nice that we can come in and log one day when we feel like it,
Yeah,
change it up and farm the next, or both.
I think maybe on either Thursday or Friday, is if I can do some streaming during the day, I'll probably do some SnowRunner, just because I want to at least open it up, but I gotta still look up where the save is for SnowRunner, and make sure I save my game first before I open up SnowRunner, because of what Miller Moose happened to him. I just don't want to. I don't even want the thought of losing my whole game save. I only have one save on that game. So I know you told me how to do it. Like, just look up where the save is, and it's probably, you said it's in user profile
Probably
or
gonna
whatever.
That would be my guess.
Yeah.
Most games don't store the save games in the same folder. Farm Sim's a little different. Farm Sim does, but like I was looking up. this game
ATS
that
does though
Phipps
too
and I've
though.
been playing. Yeah, but the game that Phipps and I were playing, this Sunken Lands,
Yeah.
it stores it in your profile, and then the Farm Sim game actually does store it in a different location too. Like your game files, like the save games and your mods, are all in your profile under My Documents, but the actual Farm Sim executable that plays the game is not. It's in your Steam apps library.
Okay.
So your save games are not usually stored in the same place as your game's executable file.
Right. I see what you're saying.
And then some of them, like I said, I'll be in My Documents under My Games. You might even look under My Games and see if there's a SnowRunner folder, and if there is, it's probably there.
I thought I looked at it, but I think SnowRunner just has its own little spot. Like when I pull up My Documents, I do have a My Games thing, and that's where Farm Sim's at. Farm Sim 19
Yeah.
and 22. But then on top of that, before I go into that file, there is well, I can look it up real quick. I know I have it. So when I go into Documents, I have American Truck Simulator, Avalanche Studios, which is, I think, the Call of the Wild one game I had at one point, and then I have My Games, and then that's it. So when I click on My Games, SnowRunner, Farm Sim, and Farm Sim 19, all three of those are in that folder.
So SnowRunner, that folder of SnowRunner is where your save game is. I almost
when I
use it.
So when I click on it, it goes, there's then two other files open up, and it says base or media. That's the only two files that are, you can click on both of them. And then, so I click on media, and it goes into a mod folder. And then if I go back into the base part, click on that, it has logs, mods, SSL, crash dump, storage, and then a crash screenshot, and then a
What's under
sandbox.
storage?
What's that? Under storage?
What's under storage?
So yeah, then it does look like there's the top folder is like a a bunch of numbers, which I'm guessing is the save. That could be the
yeah,
save
you'll
right
just
there.
have to Google it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
You'll have
mess with it right now. I just figured it because I do remember
You
there
know,
was a
the
couple of games
safest-
in there.
If that's where it is, just back up that whole SnowRunner folder.
Yeah. Oh,
Just
definitely.
take it, copy it, and put it somewhere.
Yeah, I'll put it on
Really
my
should be good.
desktop or something. So at least then I have it, just so in case I open up SnowRunner and I have nothing in there, I want to make sure I can recover it. But it is in the game cloud though, so that's the thing. I just don't. I guess I don't remember what exactly he said happened when he opened it up, and he said it happened right after the update, and then
Yeah.
he
it
started a
sounded
new
like he did
save.
something.
Yeah,
Yes,
he
that's what
lost
did
it.
it.
There was nothing in the folder, and then he lost it, and he figured maybe he figured open up a new save or start a new game, and then once he did that, it just totally lost it then because whatever save was in there is overwritten then.
Well, it shouldn't overwrite a save.
Well, if he had no like when the game updated, and then he saw that there was nothing, like he had zero progress, so he had nothing in his folder or in his game that he had any progress done on it. Then that's when he went and started a new game, and once you hit that new game, it'll overwrite anything that would have been in there.
I don't think so because I have multiple save games in SnowRunner. I have multiple different saves that I can play. I just load whichever one I want and I can play it.
Yeah, so I don't know how, maybe he's like me. I only have the one save. I mean, I didn't like in here. I had a bunch of saves because we were starting one farm and then I moved to a different farm and kind of lost track of where I was even at anymore. And so I have a couple saves on here, but some of them are broken because I don't have all my regular mods that I had originally before we started just our own mods. So if I put the mods back in, them saves will open back up. And I can open the map back up again, but I'd have to take out all our mods and put them mods in.
Well, you don't have to take them all out. You could just add the ones that you have missing in.
Yeah, true. I mean, I guess I always kept everything separately for each. Like if it was your
Well,
game or my game, you know, or whatever. I mean, I'd have separate I had separate mods that we never used, but I had them in like FS23 or 22 when I first started before we even started doing farming or anything.
Right.
And so I took all them mods out, put them in a folder on my desktop, and all I have in there right now is just the mods that we have. Oh, freaking one log. I knew it was just a little too much on this front bunk.
So the logs on the left are a little bit, well, it would be your right. They're a
The-
little bit bigger. The ones on your left you might want to use to fill out that.
Yeah, I
log.
seen you were doing them other trees now. I
Well,
grabbed
some of them.
I grabbed one damn log and the other one flipped off now too. I'm just gonna set this one down. I think this truck is loaded here. I know if I put any more on there, it's gonna fly all over the place.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Well, see, look at it, it's stuck in the rung.
Yeah, try to put it down outside of the bunk where the logs are nice. That way you don't mess up what I got going on.
Well, I didn't know it was stuck in that tooth like that.
Well, I
What was
just
that
gotta
sound?
Follow.
I was
I
gonna,
just gotta follow.
I was gonna say, what is that sound?
I just gotta follow on Twitch. Not even streaming. Thank you.
It's probably
If you're watching,
Jim Duck's friend.
if you're watching Miller and you
Oh yeah,
give me a follow, I appreciate it.
that's true. Yeah, I forgot that I have you listed on here.
What was the name of the latest follow that you got?
Let's see here.
Start with an L.
No, it was 4 Deep Pixel or Deep Pixel 6
Oh,
TV
okay.
underscore TV.
Yeah. Cool. Well, appreciate it. If you're within earshot of me. Thank you.
Yeah, maybe they might be just watching me and decide to follow you too.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Well, that's why I do that. I mean, because I figure I don't have a problem with it. And you're a good friend, so we gotta support each other.
Heck yeah. I'll take the follow. I'll take any of them I can get.
All right, I'm gonna put this down in the pile and get this truck on the road.
Okay. I'll cut a couple more logs while you're doing that, and then we'll figure out what we want to do as far as farming.
Okay. All right, let me shut that down.
Don't get twisted.
All right, we're all locked and loaded. Wow, how did all? I have like 5 or 6 logs that are all twisted on me.
That's I did fix some of our auto drive routes too. Now that we made that one big field.
Oh, cool. I know it's
And
been
I
so long.
actually- I built a new road too.
Nice. You're busy today. So much for. Oops! I just ran over a bunch of trees. Someone left some trees in the roadway, and she lagged a few seconds and ran them over. This actually doesn't look like too bad of a load. If I can keep it on the road, we'll be all right. I figured I'd get the truck washed while I run through the lake here. Ooh, 46,000, not bad. Ooh, I keep forgetting I got that super speed turned on. I gotta turn that thing back off. Golly, you're running right
So-
through the water here.
I now have a route for that truck to drive right back to where it was. If you look in there, you should see one that's for like loading.
Log loading?
Yep. Have him drive that route.
Let's see if he goes back.
I don't know why these long logs do that to me.
What are they doing?
Well, you cut them, and then instead of them just falling straight down, they twist.
Oh, yeah.
Like I had it perfectly aligned, and then when it cuts, it like rotated and twisted, and now it's not on the pile that we have on it. And it's only doing it with the big long one for whatever reason. The
Well,
little
we'll
short
give you
ones I have
some,
no problem with.
We'll give you some lenience today because you are still a little under the weather here. Ooh, so far he's doing pretty good. Sticking to the
That's
road.
good. Yeah, he'll park it right back there. As long as the loader's not in his way, he'll put it right back where it was.
Nice.
Because the spot that he was parked in was, I drove him to that spot when I was on earlier this morning.
Let's see. Ooh, perfect.
Nice, huh?
Yeah.
So really, the cool thing about that is if you're by yourself, you can
Like
get back
it's-
here to processing logs while he's driving back to the loading spot.
Well, we still have a route going to the log station, right?
Yep.
Oh, sweet. Oh, that actually
Did you
works
wanna
out
go
nice.
Do some field processing?
Yeah, we
or
could do
field
that.
Harvesting?
Now, do you want to do one of them that has a course already set up on it, or what do we want to do? Because I can run grain car too.
Yeah, let's just we'll have someone harvest and someone run the grain, and we can switch off.
All right.
Doesn't matter.
I'm pretty sure I shut my vehicle off. Nope. Yeah, I shut mine off. I heard something running still. Must be your truck. There it goes.
I just shut mine.
All right, I'm gonna get my car and drive over there.
Let's see.
We might have a truck by next week. If I can remember to do that in the few days that I'm off now. I'm so looking forward to it, man. Today was nice and easy because of Thanksgiving, all my schools were empty because some of the schools were off on just Friday only, and the other schools that I do were off on Wednesday and Friday. So like every one of my schools were practically empty, which just made the whole day go pretty nice. All right, I'll park her over here by the house here. And
Which field are we doing?
did you want to try and do the one that's next to where the grapes are at? So this way we can,
Sure.
this way I can start
Yeah.
plowing that one, and I'll make it a big, huge field then when once we get this whole thing harvested. Like I'll probably try and do it like tomorrow or not tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, but also I'll do it on Thursday or something like that. In
Yeah.
the fence there's a strike for the farmer. Sorry if I feel stupid sometimes when I'm trying to read some of Jim Duck's text here because I don't know if it's like broken English, but it's also I'm not sure what he's saying. In fence there, in France, there's a strike for the farmer. Oh, France! I was way off. Not the fence.
So we need wheat. We're doing wheat, right?
Yeah. Let's turn on our hazards. Got our 4-ways on. Got our beacons going. Let's see. Untarp. I think that's Z. Yep. Z's untarp again. I remember that one. Ooh, it actually makes a sound when it's untarping it. That's kind of cool. Alright, we only got a couple locations we can fit through with this thing, so hopefully I picked the right one. This grain cart's pretty big. It's not there. I almost went through that little spot right there. It's right here. Oh, hit the fence. Hey, we gotta figure out what we want to do with that baler then. Are we gonna keep that baler?
Which baler?
The one that we were doing for the grass. Still got a
Well, I
bale
mean,
stuck in it.
You can bale wheat with it too, or the
Oh, can you?
hay. You can do hay. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's the same.
But I thought the hay and all that, I thought it's supposed to be a round baler.
Well, the grass is supposed to be round bale too. You're supposed to be able to do either or. I'm not really sure what had happened in there.
Yeah, I don't know why. I think the wheat wasn't fully grown, so I didn't know it was wheat, and I didn't check the map. I thought this whole area was grass. And that's
Oh,
why I
no, we
planted
did wheat.
grass over here where the cotton was. So either we can cut the grass and then plow the whole field, but grass is growing nicely. Look at Ricky. He's like a pro on this thing now. I don't know, it took me forever to get the thing on the trailer before, and then also then bring the trailer to the different areas. You do it no problem. I'm gonna shut my engine down so we don't waste the fuel. I do like the way this John Deere tractor works, though, or how it looks. I like the double tires on there. That's the PTO shaft right there. What is that? Power takeoff, isn't that what PTO stands for?
Yeah. Hold on a second here. I thought there was some sort of a deal that you could do to make this, put a pile behind you that you could then harvest. Like pick up with a forage wagon. Kind of like how the windrower does it. Instead of throwing it around like this.
I'm not sure.
I don't remember what it is.
Maybe you have to have like a certain attachment on the back there or something.
No, there's a little deal on the back here that like you can fold down and it doesn't shoot it out everywhere. But you know what? Screw it. We'll just go.
It's weird. Yeah, I'm not sure on that. Are you going at like 6 miles an hour?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this outside the cab. I just don't have a good enough view. Yeah, 6 is all I can do.
I'll get her up to 8 until I move up a little bit, and then I'll bring her back down to 6.
Yeah, that's the tractor that will only let you go as fast as your cruise control set. Even if you don't have the cruise control on, if you have it set at 6 miles an hour, you stomp on the throttle, you're gonna go 6.
Right.
I don't like that. That is a mistake. That is a problem with the car.
That's all right. We can work with it. Oops.
Oh, you're running into me.
I know, I didn't see that. I gotcha. Just scuffing the paint a little bit.
Good thing we got those big tough tires on there, otherwise you'd up flat.
Right? Did you see that my one tire was like just jam stopped?
Yeah. Once we do a headland around this thing, then we'll start using the VCA
Yeah.
and the lane guidance.
So when I'm old enough, I'm going to buy a pickup Ford, 6-wheel, heavy duty. But my dad doesn't like Ford, but I like Ford, so that's what I'm gonna get and pick up a Ford heavy duty low suspension by 6 wheels with gooseneck attachment. You got some good
Big dreams.
some big dreams. Oh, I see what you're saying. So it's I'm hitting the pedal to the floor with And since it's stuck at 6,
Yep.
I see what you're saying.
It sucks, right?
I mean, it's not bad. I mean, I can just raise it. I just keep the pedal all the way down and then just raise.
I know,
the
but that's
thing.
not the way it's supposed to work. The way it's
Yeah.
supposed to work is you're supposed to be able to go faster than the cruise is set
Right.
by stepping on the accelerator, and then when you let off, it's supposed to go back down to what your cruise is set at.
I'm just gonna ease it in there pretty slow here.
I learned a couple of new keyboard shortcuts for this vehicle control add-on that I think you might like.
What's that?
Control S and Control D. I'll show you here in just a second.
Okay.
It came in really handy when I was working on the corn maze.
At least 90K to 110K. You got that much money saved up? Or he might be talking about the game though.
I think he's talking in real life. In the game, it's not a problem. Real life, I mean, you're talking a couple, probably 4 or 5 years of a very, very good salary in order to pay for something like that. And that's if you didn't have any bills.
Well, he's saying no, the price of the truck
Yeah.
is 90K
That's
to
what I'm saying.
110. What are you buying, a brand new one?
Yeah. Shoot, even used ones these days are that much.
Wow. I mean, I haven't been in the car market in a while, but
But I mean, 100K, that's more than most people make in a year.
yeah. He's saying a used truck, so
Yeah, used is up there too. Used is ridiculous. There was a time around here where our used vehicles were actually going for more than what our brand new ones were, which made no sense to me at all.
wow. I guess I just don't pay it. I haven't paid attention to that much.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Oops.
whoa. Yeah, we had maybe they weren't more than new, but like we had people that had recently bought a vehicle and went and traded it back in and got more than what they paid for it when they traded them in,
Really?
which makes no sense to me at all. That should never happen.
I think it's just because most states are like really short-handed for used vehicles, and
Yeah, that's what it was. Is the used vehicle inventory was low, which I don't know why that makes them that much more. It's like doesn't make any sense. Why do you care if you're selling used vehicles or new vehicles?
right.
What does it matter? It makes no sense.
Well, I know like dealerships, even though they'll have people driving brand new cars, or they did, at least they were, and putting like 5,000 miles on it, and then they'd sell it as a used car, and they make more money on a used car than they were on the brand new cars.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
I think that was mostly during COVID though, when they were having
right
so much.
after COVID. Was,
Yeah.
But that doesn't make sense. Why would you want to sell it as a used car instead of a brand new? Because you get more money for a new car than you do for a used car. You should always make more money, or should always cost more to buy brand new than to buy used.
Right.
Should always. Unless the used one has a bunch of aftermarket upgrades. That's the only reason that I could even see a used vehicle going more than what it would for brand new. Now, if you had identical vehicles, one new and one used, there's never a time that the used vehicle should cost more than the new. Hey, 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 hey.
I'm trying to move over. I started pulling too far ahead of you. I have it set at 6.
Made me miss a spot. Lifted my whole front end up.
Oh, snap. Yeah, we need more practice on doing this next to each other like this because I'm not. Normally, we haven't been doing this. Or at least we haven't done it in a while, that's for sure. See, so like, why it keeps jumping up to like 7 miles an hour, even though I have the cruise set at 6.
I think that's just like normal cruise control behavior.
So I found one at 124K. Jeez, man. I can't even afford that.
No, that's more than I paid for my first house.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's more than what I paid. I think I paid 120 for my first house, and it was actually my mom's house at the time. She sold it and got remarried, and then, and I bought it off her. But I did pretty much all the repairs on it anyway, so it's like it made sense for me to buy it. I knew everything that was wrong with it, or not wrong with it. And then we sold that house a few years after I got married, and then we were in our current house.
My first house was $69,000.
How many square
The
feet?
crazy thing, like 800.
Yeah, I think that's what mine was, 800 or 900 square feet.
And then we bought this house that I'm in, and I paid $117 for it, and it's $3,300.
Oh wow, that's actually really good. Because we have 2,100 square feet.
Of that, a big portion of it is unfinished basement.
See, the previous homeowner from here, he actually had the basement finished. You know, it's a finished basement. I mean, I don't really care as much for the layout, but I don't care enough to tear it all down and redo it. And we rarely go down here. All my gaming stuff is in the basement. But I see a couple more trees we should delete right here. I wonder, can I delete them here now or no?
You can't.
I can't. Okay.
I can't.
Yeah,
No,
that's-
you got to be the host. To do
Yeah,
that.
that's fine. I'll just leave them for now. But yeah, I'd say this whole row right here next to this field.
Well, we'll probably come over and cut them down and make that be part of our field too.
I'll go like closer,
some point.
right where the ground turns to grass again before the lake. I would say go right to there. Looks like it kind of goes
Yeah,
all
we
the way
can-
around.
We can run it right up to the lake. It don't matter.
Yeah. But the truck looks brand new. Nice. I mean, nowadays, it seems like people do take care of their vehicles a little bit more because they're holding on to them longer. I know mine's got like 108,000 miles on it, and it's a 2016. It's like I want to get a new car, but I can't. I don't really want to have another car payment again. And so far, I haven't had to put too much into my car anyway, so when stuff starts breaking again, I guess that's when I probably need to start thinking about getting another vehicle. But my problem is I put too many miles on it. I can't lease a vehicle. I'll let you get past this corner here before I do it. Well, plus you were looking up, try to use that vehicle or the guidance thing.
Yeah,
So
we'll
it'll
get
probably be a
set
little
up
easier.
We'll try anyways. We'll see if we can do it.
This part of the field might be a little harder because it's such an odd shape. The other bigger portion is probably a little easier, if I remember right.
So when we get up here, I'll show you my two new keyboard shortcuts that are pretty cool.
All right. My problem is, I'll remember it. I'm
Write
Mr.
'em down.
Forgetful. Yeah.
Make a note.
What is while I'm sitting here waiting for you to get to the next row here. What was it was Control C? No,
Control S and Control A and Control D. So here, I'll show you what it. So like when I turn on this right here, see where I'm at right now?
Let me make you bigger real quick so we can see what it looks like. Oh wait, why didn't it do it? I must have deleted something on here. Discord oh wait, maybe I gotta turn on the Discord capture when I'm. There it goes. Okay, so yeah, I see it now.
Okay, so you see my lines?
Yep.
So if I do Control D, it moves one to the right. I do Control A, it moves one to the left. So I can shift this over to whatever lane I want. So if I'm not lined up on the lane I want, but I know I'm going in this way, but I want to be in this lane, I just hit that and this guy will drive right to it.
Oh, look at that. So
But see, that's not.
you already have it turned on. You already have it.
Yeah,
like
you have to have it
locked,
turned on.
and then
Yep,
you
you
hit
have to have it
Control
turned
A or
on.
D.
Yep.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
it'll shift it over one lane or whatever. Yeah, I thought that was kind of slick.
So what do they consider they call it as far as like what do we name it?
Next lane, previous lane.
And that'd be vehicle guidance.
I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, no, it's. I mean, it could
So
definitely
really,
come in handy.
when I get to the end of this one, I could just do Control D, and this guy would get right in line to go to the next lane. I don't have to just. Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you right here what I'm talking about. So when I get to the end of this row.
Yeah, you could send the picture if you want and put it in the Discord there.
So see, now I'm at the end of this row. I don't even have to touch my steering wheel. I just turn everything off. I do a, that actually is not going to work so hot, but anyways. Oops. Back up a little bit more. Hopefully this is the right width. Oh, it's not.
So you got to hit that
Wait,
Control
it's
Alt
on,
W.
right? Go right. I know this ain't exactly right. We'll just do this one, and then the next one we do will be back on.
Yes. So what? You didn't hit the Control Alt W.
I didn't. You could also hit Control C. Go in there. There's a button at the bottom of the screen that says Detect Width, and that'll do it too.
Yeah. I just do that.
Control W.
Yeah, I just do that one because it seems like it's the easiest. I remember that every time I get into a new vehicle to hit that first before I turn on the guidance. I know I'm not supposed to be running over the wheat, but it's all good. It'll be fine.
I'm gonna go around. Ooh, maybe.
Ooh, this thing's struggling a little bit. I'm at 72% full.
Okay.
I kind of like running the grain cart. I don't think Laura would let me run her grain cart, but
I
can do
don't
it
think
here.
she would either.
it would be kind of cool to see it in person, though. Like, see how big that thing is, because I'm sure that thing's super tall and wide. Like, it looks like it'd be wider than a semi.
Yeah,
But I-
maybe.
But I think after a couple times and going back and forth from loading it into the semi and back, I mean, it probably isn't that hard to run. Send it on the group, the grain cart. Yeah, you can put it in group. I can't remember which. I don't remember what I have in the Discord there. But put it in either general or group. It don't matter.
How full are you now?
81%. I'll probably go
you wanna
run
go
it.
dump it after this row, yeah.
Yeah. The grain cart is kind of big in your neighborhood, or your neighbor has one of them. Nice. That's what, I mean, I've never seen one in person, so it would be interesting to see. Let's get our cover on it so we don't get any debris in there. Damn, it's already 11:30.
Wonder how full I'll be by the time you get back.
I'm almost there now, so shouldn't take too long. If I can remember which way to go. I'm driving in cab, so driving over our grass here. And I forget, do I gotta be on do I gotta be on a certain side?
No, you gotta overload it. You gotta put your pipe out and drive your pipe so that it points down into the dump.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to circle around here. Oh yeah, it's just automatically dumping then.
Yeah. How much did we get?
I'm trying to
8600?
adjust it a little bit here. Just trying to get it going right in the screen here. I'm kind of a little bit off. We're back up to 2 million.
Yeah. I think I was really close, if not over, earlier today when I sold the logs.
It's just 47,000 with just that part, but then there was some that got sold beforehand though. Just feel like my steering's way off still. My steering wheel hasn't been doing its self-check when I turn on the computer anymore. And I noticed it seems like it's ever since I bought that USB hub. Like if I go on the USB hub and turn off the port where the steering wheel is plugged into, then it'll do the check then. It'll do the calibration when I start up the computer.
I'm gonna get this little spot right here, and then I'm gonna go back and get in our line again. God dang it.
It's kind of cool looking at some of these mods, like looking around them, and I kind of forget to do them. I just buy them and then I never do anything with them. But you can kind of look underneath the grain cart and see like the metal beams that are under here. Looks like it's got, I don't see any brakes on this thing though. Kind of neat. I gotta change my cruise control again.
So this one should be nice and easy, straight line. It's gonna be our first full straight line.
If I can keep the grain cart straight without running into you. I don't know why it just feels like it's so loose, the steering.
Your dead zone probably, every time you unplug and plug your joysticks back in, you gotta double check that dead zone because I think it resets it.
Yeah, I'll have to look at that tonight or tomorrow before I start.
How full is your cart now?
24%. Plenty of room.
Are we gonna have enough time to get this whole field done?
Yeah, we still got another half hour at least. These nuts. Is that my voice?
Yeah. So JT came into your stream the other day and he's like, I heard you really are into D's or something like that. And you started going off about, well, I did start watching a new streamer, but I don't think her name started with a D. And I was cracking up because I knew exactly where he was going with it. And he did finally get you. He's like, he then posted D's nuts. And then you said it afterwards. So I went back in and I clipped it. Actually, there should be a clip
Is there?
of you saying it. Yeah, I made a clip out of it. So you have to check it out.
Yeah, I'll check it out later here. That's funny. He's such a troublemaker.
Oh, I like him. I remember he came in that first time. I was like, oh, dude, you come in like that, you just set the bar high. I'm like, you got to come in like that every time.
Was that Snake that came in though doing that?
No, it's JT.
Oh, that JT, that's right.
Every time he comes in, he hits you with one of those right
Yeah,
out of the gate.
Yeah, because
Every time.
that's right. When he came in, I said, now, because he came in with a joke at the first time, and I said, well, Now every time you come in, you got to come in with a joke, and so that's right. I remember that now.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll have to check out your clips because I did make a clip of that.
It just sucks because like I'm this one area and it's behind a plaza. I pick up a couple cans in the plaza, but I go there for my lunch, and there's a Wi-Fi spot there that I've been using, but it sometimes it'll click on and off, and sometimes I can't load shit, but it's kind of like a safe area because no one really goes back there other than some of the people that work there, and nobody bothers with me, you know.
Yeah.
But just the Wi-Fi sucks back there. So I might be able to, like, some days I'll be able to watch Twitch a little bit, or I'll be able to play one of my other games, or just look at Instagram or whatever for the half hour. But a lot of times, you know, the damn Wi-Fi just is jumping back in and out, and then if I don't watch, then I'm starting using data. Just like last month I went over. So it just kind of
look
sucks.
into the unlimited plans and see, because more and more the unlimited plans are coming down in cost, where it's not that much more, and then you don't have to worry about that. You just use your phone whenever you want.
I know. Like I said, I'm planning on calling Comcast.
Is it your
on
phone
Thursday.
through Comcast?
Yeah, I got Xfinity Mobile, and then there's Xfinity through the the cable and stuff. And so, but by doing that, the mobile part, you don't get all them fees, like the franchise fees and all that crap. It's just a flat rate of $30 a month per phone. Or no, $30 a month for 3 gigs of data, and we share between me, my wife, and my mom. But I'm really the one that uses it all. So I want to check on getting, changing up our see about if I can get a better plan for our cable, and then also check on the mobile plans to see if they can do something to either keep my bill the same as it is and give me a better plan, or see at least if there's a better deal for the cable stations, because it's just freaking.
You might want to
getting
just wait.
high.
I'll just finish this up, and then we'll go around to the other side. This
Okay.
is just a short run.
It gives me time to stretch. Oh man, I was working on my mom's car on Saturday morning. I was trying to find out what's going on with her ABS brakes. So it kept saying it's a sensor on my little tool. And so I pulled off all the 4 tires, disconnected each of the wire connectors, ran a check to see if each of them getting power. Then I did a ohms test, and each of them are in the range of where they should be, but the light's still on. And so I don't know what's going on with it, but I'm like, I was trying to get it fixed for her, because like it seems like every time she takes it somewhere, it just costs an arm and a leg. You know, and the thing's a 2007 Jeep Liberty, and she can't really afford to buy like a brand new car. So I don't know. I mean, she can deal with it as it is and just leave the light on. But my only thought was like, okay, well, the winter time is really when you use the ABS, because, you know, you might start sliding on like snow or whatever. And instead of it not locking up, it'll lock up now because the ABS isn't working. I mean, she don't drive very fast, but I'm just talking like, you know, she comes up to a light or something, or some reason she has to hit the brakes on a little harder. Instead of it stopping and starting, stopping and starting with the ABS, it's just going to lock the brakes up if she hits them too hard. I'm going to bring this trailer all the way down to the other end here, and then I'm going to run up the stairs real quick and get my coffee turned back on for the last time.
Okay.
And you should, by the time you probably don't have the blade down, so you're probably moving just as fast as me. You're right on my ass.
Yeah, I'm actually moving faster than you are.
Well, I only have it set for 17, just so I can get up here. I'll probably just leave it right over here, and then when you come back, I'll rejoin on wherever you're at. I'd say probably get this little section right here, go into the bigger field, and then do that vehicle guidance thing on the next section. All right, let me be right back and get the coffee turned on real quick.
What is it doing? This is crazy.
Yeah, you're like all over the field there.
Yeah, I think it's because I was going so fast.
Yeah.
It was having a hard time getting back on its lane.
All right, I'll be right back here.
Okay.
All right, we're back here. Let's see where you're at. I'm gonna get some coffee in myself here. Damn, coffee's cold in my mug here because I wasn't able to refill it because I only got enough just to get to work today now. All right, there you are. Is it the translucent or whatever that makes it so that you're not like so see-through in the camera?
What do you mean?
In the camera?
No. The reason you're see-through is because you have too many colors selected to try to get your green screen. Once you get your second light up, I'll help you get it adjusted.
Yeah, I mean, I got the light up. I just don't have. I haven't adjusted anything because of the fact that I just.
Didn't you have another light though, right?
Yeah, I got another big light that I have it plugged in. I just have never turned it on yet.
Yeah, once you get them both turned on and running, then we need to adjust your chroma key settings. Because right
Okay.
now you have too many. You have it adjusted so high to try to make that green screen disappear that it's making part of you disappear as well.
I see.
I'm at like 48% full, 49. So I don't know where you're at.
Right next to you.
No, fill level.
Oh, I'm at 44%. Oh shoot. Oh shit. Oh shoot.
I'm empty. I almost feel like this one would be better to just do by hand. I'll probably get it done faster.
Yeah. Are you bringing that shootout, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just saying it's not doing it automatically.
No, I got a button on my wheel that I press to put it out. hardcore farmers are probably just rolling over right now. Just, you're driving on the crops. You're not supposed to drive on the crops.
Right? We're very unconventional. We do things our way. And we're in a time crunch here. It's weird because like I'll set it for 6 and it goes 7. So if I set it for 5, it goes 6 miles an
Yeah.
hour.
All right, turning left. Turning
Yep.
left.
Kept wondering why I have it set at 6 and I keep running too fast. Now it's slowing down.
Well, I think a lot of it has to do with the terrain too. If you're going uphill, it's probably going to chug a little bit and slow down. If you're going downhill, it's probably going to speed up. I'm
Yeah,
not
true.
using my cruise. I'm just hammering down on the accelerator.
I'm just all over the place. Oh, we still got a little spot right over here too.
Did I miss a spot over there?
Yeah, right before you get to the bigger part on this section, there's a little triangle
Oh.
over here.
Well, there is. Might as well get it. Are you going to dump?
Yeah, I'll go dump it real quick, just give you some time. Money, 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 money.
Finally, the money's going the right direction.
Right? This should be a good one too. I was only 60-some% full though, but it's going up quite a bit. $47,000.
Nice.
I didn't think I'd have enough room for you to finish off that field, so I figured I'd go dump it and give you some time to load up a little bit. It's like I'm trying to watch your side, your right-hand side, to see if you're going to be making a, going to the left a little bit, so I know to make a left a little bit to get out of your way.
Yeah, that pipe is just right, almost too short. I think they have a longer one too.
I mean, I thought I was actually working out pretty good when we had the horseplay working with it. It seemed like it was working good when we were doing last. It's just when you physically have to drive it, that's when it becomes a problem. Trying to keep it not too far away. Like, I feel like I'm really working the steering wheel. But I'll have to check the dead zone on the steering then tomorrow.
Yeah, I would be willing to bet you that's one.
Because I know it changed all my damn joysticks when I moved it to the hub. But I thought I fixed that.
Try to straighten this curve out a little bit.
Yeah, I'm starting to see what you're saying about that cruise control. It does kind of suck because, like,
Yeah,
I want to
you
I
should
just
be
want
able
to
to
hammer
set it-
down and go drop right back to where we were supposed to be.
Right.
And I'm keep jacking with the damn my cruise control set on the D-pad on my steering wheel, so I'm constantly going up and down with it to try to get back into the line here.
The Fendt tractors don't do that, so if you want to swap that out, put a Fendt on there, they're much better.
Yeah, we might have to do that for the next field we do. But these tractors have to stay on the grain cart if we use the course play, though, right? Because
No.
I thought these are the only ones that were set up for the course play.
No,
Oh, really?
any of them can do it. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
any of them. I mean, at some point we'll get to a stage where our fields will be kind of set in stone, and then we can really start, nailing it down with course play to where we could have it practically harvest everything without us even being there.
Right.
Which I think would be cool. I've always thought that it would be really cool to have like a completely course play automated farm.
I mean, I think it would be fun. I don't know how it'd be as far as watching it on the stream, but I mean, if you just let the stream going and letting course play do it, but they would only be able to do
See,
one
like-
task at a time, though. Like, after you harvest the
No.
field, it's not going to be able to just go and start plowing the field, is it?
Yeah.
But you'd have to have equipment for everything then. Like, you'd have to have equipment with the plows on it. You'd have to have equipment with the harvesters, grain carts. Like, everything would have to be all separated. They couldn't have them switching trailers.
I don't know if that's true or not.
I mean, I don't know. You know better than me. It just seems like it would be something that like, you'd have to have one of each piece of equipment so that as the person's plowing, the other AI guy is going to start.
I mean, it's not going to be completely automated. You're going to have to interact with it to some degree. But I'm just thinking where you go and you say, all right, go do this, and it just does it.
Right.
And you don't have to touch it, But like right now, we could set this up. Like if you like driving the grain cart, you could set this field up to where the harvester had the course, and you ran the grain cart.
Right.
Or if you wanted to do the harvester, then you could have somebody run the grain cart. Like we've already done that piece of it.
But
So it's
I'm
like you
just
could-
thinking like a total AI
I'm just
stream.
saying you could have
That'd be fun
you
for
could have the harvester have its course, and then you could have the grain cart have its course, and then you could have the semi have its course, so that they do everything. So you would basically just sit there and get them all started, and then it would just take care of the field. You wouldn't have to touch it.
Right.
kind of cool.
What about like that's what when you were saying that, I was thinking you're talking about fully AI doing everything, and like you're not even in the stream. You just set it up and go do whatever you're doing, and the AI people are all doing the stream basically. I wonder if you could actually do that.
You probably could, but it would probably involve writing some scripts and knowing a little bit about how to do that. That would be kind of cool too. I just don't know if that's
If it's
really
possible.
possible.
Yeah, right. You're like just gone and just name it, just start a new Twitch channel, and it just be AI farming or something.
AI farm sim.
Yeah, and it's just the game itself going through all the damn, it's you got certain ones that are farming, certain ones are cultivating, certain ones are plowing fields, and you're not doing anything. And then you'd have to have it somehow be able to switch trucks from time to time. So you're in you're in the harvester at one point, you're at the grain car at one point, but it's not like you doing it, it's the AI is doing it, but it just so that it would switch to different vehicles.
Even
Jeez.
better, you set it up so that you have Twitch interaction, so that they can throw up commands in the chat that will have it switch vehicles.
Right? I mean, that would be
That
pretty
would be cool, right?
Yeah, I would I would watch that. It's kind of like what my thought is like when you did that 3D printer that one time, and people are just sitting there
Yeah.
watching your 3D printer. It's not like you doing anything in there, but I think I think that would be kind of cool if you could do it, or just be interesting if it could be done.
I mean, 3D printing's fun to watch for a little bit, but you do get bored. But the thing about it is that that's when you have people come in and watch for a little bit, leave, and then they come back later to see how much more has been done.
Right? Yeah.
You know?
I got ideas sitting in this head. I just gotta figure out how we can implement them. Or no, I gotta figure out how you can implement them.
Right.
Ooh,
Am I gonna be able to get all this in one more pass?
I think you're gonna be a little short. No, you might be able to.
That's what she said.
Oh, yep, you are. Nice job.
We got her.
Yeah, we still got a few minutes left here. You probably could run this over there, get them emptied, and then should probably wash here. It is real dirty, real dirty.
Yeah.
Jim Duck with the stairs. That one didn't get me for some reason today.
I did miss one little spot.
Uh-oh. We're at...
Little tiny spot. Little tiny spot. I'm not gonna go back and get it.
Oh,
Not
okay.
worth it.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
Well, at least we got a couple loads of logs done. We got this whole field harvested, and then we got well, you did a lot of, you did some of the corn maze. So we're getting close to getting some actual stuff done here lately. I didn't get much done yesterday, but I did cut a bunch of trees Saturday and Sunday though, so I had a good start to skid everything. That's what I've been at least trying to do on the weekends is like kind of set up a few things that can be done for the week, so that we're at least not like just having to like play it by ear kind of thing. Not that I don't mind playing it by ear, but I like to at least have something available so that we don't have to kind of just guess what we're doing here. More money. Mrs. Ricky's gonna be happy to see some money coming in the account. I hope she doesn't mind me calling her Mrs. Ricky.
No. I think she kind of likes it. That's why she comes up here.
Oh. Well, good. Because we like her making her appearances. I'm gonna actually wash this truck while I'm sitting here, too. Alright, let's jump out and get her washed and then wrap her up for today. Get 2 more days of work here. Cannot wait to have a couple days off. And same with next week. Thursday, Friday off. And then the following whole week I'm off. The only bad part is my wife isn't off those days, but nothing I can do about that because they really have a jacked up way of doing our scheduling for vacations at our work. And I hate it. You have to write on a piece of paper or on the sheet, like first pick, second pick, third pick, fourth pick for what weeks you want for vacation, right? So then you go in, you turn in the paper, and they're supposed to go by seniority and go in and do like the highest person seniority should get, like they should do it first, like they're your first pick, whatever your first, the one vacation week that you want originally, that should be your first pick. And everybody should get their first pick. Then they should go back through the seniority, and the top seniority guy should then get the rest of his weeks that he has available for vacation. And then go into the next person. And then if for some reason one of the weeks that the top, the first seniority guy doesn't have, it's not available because there's too many people off that week, then they should go back to that person and say, well, that week is no longer, that week is not available. What other week do you want? But they won't do it. They just, if they don't have a week that is available, they just write denied on it, and then they freaking go on to the next person. So by the time you get your sheet back and get your vacations, it may have 3 weeks that are denied because somebody's already got them weeks, and then you're left with whatever's left over after that, which makes no sense. Like, it should go, you know what I mean? It should go, if I have a week that's denied because there's too many people off, they should come back to me before they go to the next seniority person and ask me if I want a different week. Not just keep moving on through the seniority, and then you get the sheet back and find out you don't have 3 weeks of vacation because they're not available at the time when you went down the list. It just kind of ticks me off.
Yeah, that sounds pretty standard, though.
You think so?
Yeah.
So,
Most
like,
places they do that. They like, hey, it's first. It should be first come, first serve for vacation, and then if 2 people put in for the same date, then it should go by seniority. The guy with the most seniority gets that time.
right.
But it should be first come, first serve. I don't agree with the, hey, the start of a new year, you need to put in all your vacation right now.
But most people know, like, okay, so they want a week in June, or they want Christmas week, or they want this holiday off. You know, they know, like I know. I mean, I'm kind of stuck with whatever my wife's schedule is.
I don't know mine. I don't know when I'm going on vacation. My vacation comes around my softball tournaments. Like, I take time off for the softball tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know when they are until they get scheduled, and they get changed a lot. So, like, I may put in for vacation time, like, maybe I want to take a week off in 2 weeks. I can put it in, and as long as nobody's got that, as long as the other 2 Comtechs that I work with don't have that time off, I'll get it.
But see, it works out better when you only have 2 people that you're competing with versus 20 or 30 people, and they only allow like 2 or 3 people off a week, which is still too high because we don't have enough people to cover the routes. If 2 people are off and then you got a third person that calls in sick that week, So,
Right.
you know what I mean? And it just kind of,
What they really should do is they should put up a big calendar, a vacation calendar. It should be up on the wall, and you should see who's got days off when. That way, if you wanted to put in for some time and you had the time, you
yeah,
should still be able to go put in for it. Like say middle of the year. Hey, nobody's off in November on this date, and I have time left. I'd like to take this date. You should be able
Right.
to do that.
yeah. And they do have a calendar book. The problem is the supervisors have it, and the person that there's two supervisors, that one supervisor might have it one week or whatever, however it works. But it's like, I fought with them. I'm like, hey, can you just take a picture of November and December so I could see what dates are available? Because I still had like 6 sick days, and they have them sick days / personal days, and I had 6 of them left for the year. I already have all the vacations planned, and they're like, oh, well, the only time is available is this Thursday and Friday, next Thursday and Friday, and that's it for the entire rest of the year. This was like a month ago, I asked them. And so I took those 2 Thursdays and Fridays off, and I'm just like, but I still got another couple sick days that I want to use. So either I just call in sick on a day, and now they're shorthanded because they've already got enough people that are already on vacation, so they have no other availability for like a swing driver to do a route. So then they're going to be a route short that day. But it's not, it's not fair to me because like I shouldn't have to beg for a damn calendar, All right, I'm going to sleep real quick. Are you ready to sleep or what? Are you okay to sleep?
I'm going to park my truck.
Yeah, it's just kind of a bummer. What they used to have the whole calendar year, like a book or whatever, and they would give it to the first seniority person guy, and he would pick his vacations. Then it would go to the next seniority person, and you could only pick what's in the calendar because you would see that person's off this week, so I could take this week off for something. And now they just do these stupid sheets of paper, and then, like I said, it's basically, oh well, if they delete, if one of the weeks is taken, they just keep moving down the seniority. Well, it's not right because maybe the person in the next seniority list, is taking a week I could have taken because the first one got denied. It's annoying. Like, you don't have to be in a building for me to sleep, though, do you?
We both have to sleep at the same time.
Oh, I see.
Look at, see this?
Mm-hmm.
Jim Duck. Is Jim Duck still in your stream, or did he have to leave?
I thought I still seen him. He was there a couple minutes ago. He was saying about his Ford pickup is very expensive.
Do you see my stream?
Yeah, no, it looks good. I could put it on
Jim
the
Duck, here's
be right back, and
here's
your
your
screen will
truck.
be bigger.
even got his license
Oh, it's
plate
even
on
got
it.
your license plate number or his license on it. Nice.
Just on the back. I just have one license plate.
Yeah.
It says dually. Yep. All right. So yeah, if you say sleep, you can go sleep on yours. Then usually, yeah, it asks me if I want to sleep, and then I say yes, and then
Okay.
we're sleeping.
Yeah, at least then you don't have to be in the building while he's sleeping. I have a feeling like some of these fields are gonna get wasted because they're not getting harvested, though, don't they? Weather or something like that.
I don't know.
I could have swore
Maybe.
some of them will go bad if you don't harvest them soon. There's your logger's truck right here.
Yeah, that's my truck.
All right, I'm gonna end our stream here and get rolling here, so I'll be right back.
All right, I'm gonna save and quit out of the game.
Okay. All right, everybody, we're gonna head out of here for tonight. Thanks again for stopping in here and hanging out, and hopefully we'll probably get some more harvesting done tomorrow, and then probably get some more logs on the ground. I do have Thursday and Friday off, so I may not stream Wednesday night because of that, because I don't have to go to sleep early on Wednesday. But we'll have to wait and see. But for sure, I might. My goal is to try to do a stream either Thursday or Friday during the day. I might do Snow Runner. I'm not sure yet, but you know, just kind of depends on what I can get done before I go online here. So everybody have a great rest of your night. Thanks again for stopping in here. Thanks for all the lurkers. Thanks for the followers, and everybody else that's subscribed. And thanks for Ricky hanging out again with us and getting some more work done on our farm here. So everybody have a good night, and we will see you again next time.
Yeah.